And thank you for joining us. For Splatter Park News, I'm Dave Moore. Breaking news has put north central Ohio on edge as earlier today a tractor trailer carrying an undisclosed biological material flipped on I-71 just north of the State Route 95 Mount Gilead exit. It spilled hazardous material onto the roadway and several vehicles. First responders treated skin and respiratory irritation amongst those exposed, but the full extent of side effects caused by this material is unknown. Local medical and hazmat crews were quickly replaced by a yet-to-be-identified federal agency who placed Morrow and northern Delaware counties under quarantine. Since then, several eyewitnesses in the surrounding areas have contacted our newsroom with alarming reports of military vehicles heading toward the site. We can only speculate why, as there has been no official word from the affected zone at this time. This hasn't stopped people within the zone from breaking the official silence through social media. On Facebook, Tommy Savini, a senior at Mount Gilead High School, states, "Just wanted to go to the mall, but these military dudes with rifles are being jerks." And at L Quigley 15, he tweets, "Going to cruise in the caddy and check out crash with friends, hashtag YOLO." We'll continue bringing you the latest on what folks inside the zone are sharing. Meanwhile, our reporter covering the rededication of Mount Gilead's World War I monument is actually trapped inside that lockdown. We now join Sandrine Lanouette live as her crew continues to assess the damage. Can you fill us in, Sandrine?
Well, Dave, what we know right now is the truck was en route from Cleveland to the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta, carrying part of a stockpile of an undisclosed nature that was being stored in salt mines under Lake Erie. Rumor has it that the storage facility had been compromised and that some of the material made its way into the water supply, leading to the discovery of genetic mutation around northeast Ohio.
Well, that is concerning, Sandrine. What can you tell us about this spill?
Hazmat crews from the CDC continue to contain and clean the spill, but are sharing little information. There is growing concern among the residents that similar spontaneous mutations might also occur here in Mount Gilead. Rumors have been swirling after it was overheard via police scanner that teams are combing the woods just northwest of the accident, searching for an unidentified family who was nearby when the crash occurred. Secondhand eyewitness accounts claim that the family showed signs of loss of neurological function and even changes in their physical appearance. As first responders tended to them, they became increasingly irritated and fled the scene on foot. However, no eyewitness can be found to corroborate this story, further fueling fears of a military cover-up in effect.
So you can confirm a military presence. Why is the military working in conjunction with the CDC?
We've been told very little, Dave. Most military personnel seem to be focused on patrolling the woods, though some are directing residents to head to a rescue station set up at Splatter Park, where the CDC is providing food and shelter. Excuse me one moment.
Looks like things are developing there. Hopefully Sandrine is getting official word and SPN can bring it to you first. Maybe the family has been found and perhaps that quarantine will be ending soon.
Dave, the CDC is about to declare a state of emergency. I preface this by saying we should all remain calm. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life seeking human victims. The Center for Disease Control has confirmed zombie activity in our area right now as a direct result of this biological disaster. Again, I can confirm zombie activity in the area. Persons inside the contaminated zone should head to Splatter Park immediately.
The following emergency alert system message is transmitted at the request of the Center for Disease Control. At approximately 10:17 a.m., a truck en route to the CDC in Atlanta crashed on I-71 just north of State Route 95 in Mount Gilead. It contained material that was to be part of a study conducted after scientists at the Cleveland Clinic reported zombie mutations in samples taken from northeastern Ohio after last month's breach of the salt mines beneath Lake Erie. This outbreak was contained immediately. However, further testing is required before treatment protocol can be developed. Today's spill has caused an ecological exposure amounting to roughly 100,000 times that which was previously experienced, and the zombie infestation has reached critical levels. A quarantine of Morrow and surrounding counties is now in effect. The National Guard is enlisting the help of the public to join the zombie hunting team as they attempt to eradicate the threat before it spreads across Ohio. Projected scenarios from the Center for Disease Control indicate that if not addressed, the outbreak could overtake surrounding states, the nation, and potentially the world within a week. Again, there is no cure for the walking dead. Extermination is the only option. To help restore order, please proceed directly to Splatter Park and join the zombie hunting team. Good luck and Godspeed.
Sandrine, you need to get to safety immediately as this situation continues to develop here. All right, we've just received the following exclusive home video footage via our Facebook page of the zombie menace and the brave individuals fighting to protect our way of life. Be warned now, some of this video may be too intense for sensitive viewers.